US shift stance, arms Ukraine with landmines. In a surprising shift in policy, the United States has decided to arm Ukraine with anti-personnel landmines, a move that marks a significant change in their strategy and a response to evolving Russian military tactics. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin announced during a visit to Laos, explaining that the decision was driven by changes in Russian strategy. So what exactly changed? According to Austin, Russia is no longer leading with mechanized forces like tanks or armored vehicles. Instead, they have shifted tactics, relying heavily on infantry to pave the way for their larger, more heavily armed units. Austin pointed out that Russia's dismounted force have become key players on the battlefield, advancing with the purpose of softening up defenses and clearing the way for the mechanized troops to follow. In response to this shift, the United States has pledged a new round of military aid worth $275 million. This package includes non-persistent landmines. These are not your traditional landmines. They self-destruct or deactivate after a certain period, ensuring that they don't pose long-term dangers to civilians once their battery life expires. If they aren't detonated within 2 weeks, they become inert, minimizing the risk for future generations. However, the move has been met with controversy. Human rights groups have voiced their concern, arguing that this contradicts previous efforts by the Biden administration to restrict the use of landmines. Just 2 years ago, the US made a near-complete ban on landmines, while Russia had been criticized for using them extensively in Ukraine. Ironically, Ukraine itself has been accused of breaking the International Landmine Treaty in the past, though neither the US nor Russia has signed this treaty. Geopolitically, the decision is also seen as a strategic move to strengthen Ukraine's position ahead of potential change in US leadership, with former President Donald Trump poised to return to office in January. The Biden administration is keen to bolster Ukraine's defenses, while Trump has repeatedly criticized the ongoing US support for Kyiv. Donald Trump claims he could negotiate a ceasefire within hours, though specific remains unclear. As the conflict intensifies, Ukraine is not only receiving landmines but also other essential military equipments, including HIMARS rockets, ammunitions, TOW missiles, and small arms. This is all part of a broader strategy to support Ukraine's fight against Russian aggression. While the US pushes forward with this controversial decision, the political stakes are higher than ever, as the future of US-Ukraine relation hangs in the balance, and the war in Ukraine continues to reshape global politics. This is all for now. Stay tuned to Jagran English for more such news and updates.